you're having a bad day, it doesn't matter how bad it is, when you're around David, you're going to end up smiling.
My favorite thing about David is his honesty and his integrity.
He just dominates in the room. It's just like a bright light. It's just the way he is.
When I was in 6th grade, 12 years old, and they started their first wrestling program, kids program. I was fortunate, I won kids nationals that first year. From then on, we went to 7th grade. And the 7th and 8th grade program had a great foundation. Dan Jinger was the coach. Rick Kilmer was his assistant. In 7th and 8th grade, we were undefeated all the time in duels. But, we wouldn't just win, we'd dominate. After high school, I was recruited and went to Iowa. After college and wrestling, coaching is where it took me. I wanted to coach. I did coach for 25 years, 21 in college. And we had a lot of success. We won 4 national titles. I had a lot of individuals to 21 and win national championships, 21. We had 85 All-Americans, but the kids, the program, it was about everybody believing the same philosophy. Still love the sport, still involved. The one thing about that sport, it probably kept me in line all through junior high especially. If I wasn't probably wrestling, I'd have been in the office with Mr. Kilmer a lot more.
He has always been a ball of energy, and his work ethic was second to none. He set his goals high, and he was going to meet them, and that's exactly what he did. But not only as a great wrestler, he was also a great coach and influenced hundreds of young people with his enthusiasm and the way he lived his life, his integrity, his work ethic.
David connected well with his athletes and faculty. He gave respect even before it was earned. And I think that he truly, honestly cared about each one of his athletes. He would help them outside of the program. And I think that those bonds are still there. They still call him, they still tell him about their families. And it was lifelong relationships that built the friendship that he has with the wrestlers.
There's not a week go by, a lot of days, that I've not in contact with one of my former students that I've contacted, or they're contacting me. That's where I feel blessed. And that's one thing I want to tell these people, that when you go through life, think about people more than the job itself. And when you do that, that means you care. When I think of Goddard, I think of the teachers, because I don't know if anybody ever can brag or feel like what I did from the teachers I had, how it influenced all of them. I can remember all the way, like I said, 2nd grade, my first year, who my teacher was, Mrs. Pruitt. And I can remember my 3rd and 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Foster. And I remember we were breaking her fish tank a few times. But all the teachers, my time at Goddard, when I think of Goddard, it just made me feel, I felt safe. I felt Goddard was my second home. I think it helped prepare me for college. It prepared me for any kind of adventure or business adventure that I want to pursue. I never thought about failure. It was always about what avenue, how I was going to get from point A to point B, and it might take a while, but I knew that I could achieve it from that education.
When he sets to do it, he's going to do it.
Giving back, I think about all the positive experiences and the knowledge that I was able to acquire. And it'd be selfish not to share that with the young generations of tomorrow. And so that's why it's important to give back, and just to help people to be more confident in themselves, to have more success, and just to feel good about themselves, really.